Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And we're back today addressing, I feel like this is probably the third, fourth time that this rumor has come about. Demarcus Cousins to the Wizards. John Wall has always wanted Demarcus Cousins to the Wizards. So today we're going to be doing that since it is a recent rumor right now and there's nothing else to talk about. So let's go ahead and do a Demarcus Cousins Wizards rebuild today. Before we get started in this video, if you guys could drop a like, and if you aren't subscribed, change that as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, Demarcus Cousins on the Wizards. So basically how I did this is I signed Demarcus Cousins in free agency, and I gave him a contract that wasn't like too crazy or too unreasonable. So let's just say, because I guess John Wall wants the Wizards to sign Cousins right now, because technically Cousins is a free agent, and with all this time, Cousins might have recovered, and we still don't know if John Wall is going to play or not fully yet. So I imagine John Wall wants to, because I think there was already reports that he is 110% right now. Cousins might even feel the same way, and he wants the Wizards to sign him. So let's say they sign Demarcus Cousins to like a $2 million deal. He does really good. They only signed him to a 1-year deal. He does phenomenal. And then just because the chemistry between John Wall and Demarcus Cousins re-signs a 3-year deal, something like this. I don't know. That's just kind of what I thought. But also in the lottery, not in the league alignment, the draft lottery, I don't know what odds we had, but somehow we got the number 2 pick. So I'm pretty happy about that, obviously. So we are going to roll with that. But I'm going to be firing Scott Brooks today, and basically we're just going to see if we can build a championship team with John Wall, Demarcus Cousins, and Bradley Beal, of course. So let's see if we can do it. So Demarcus Cousins has had an unfortunate down spiral ever since the Pelicans, unfortunately. He hasn't been able to stay healthy. We also have the number 2 pick. I mean, this team is going to have a bright future. If they are able to sign a guy like Demarcus Cousins, that would be awesome for them. But let's see if we get number 2. I don't even know what I want to take here, honestly. So LaMelo Ball goes number 1 to the Warriors, which is interesting. I could take James Wiseman here, but it doesn't make any sense. We just signed Cousins and we have Thomas Bryant. Edwards is also an option, but then again, I'm like, you know what? We already have Bradley Beal, and I'm going to keep Bradley Beal today. And then there's Killian Hayes. There's Danny Avdija. I mean, I feel like trading down is probably our best option here because we really don't need a number 2 pick. I think I want to take a Karu or Avdija here. So if I could trade down and maybe get a first-round pick out of this, like, maybe I'll trade down. Like, let me see if there's any offers for a trade down. There's none. Okay, so what if I could trade down and get like another pick out of this? That would be the best ideal thing because I don't really need a guard or a center. So let's say I wanted to move down to number 5 to the Knicks. Would they give me a future first, like 2021 Mavericks pick if I wanted to move down like this? Okay, so move down to number 5 and we got a first round pick out of it. So now we're gonna go to our 5th pick and I'm gonna take whatever we have here. So hopefully Danny didn't get taken yet. And he did not. So Obi Toppin, Cole Anthony, Anthony Edwards all went. Wiseman's still here, so we could even move down again. But I think I'm just going to take Danny Avdija here and call it good. So we do need a small forward. We really don't have one there right now. So Danny, welcome to the Wizards, my friend. And he's going to be a 7-7 overall. I'll probably start right away. Jerome Robinson, we will sign as well. Qualifying offers, we have none. And then free agency. I know the big thing for the Wizards is we need to resign Davis Bertans. He's been freaking phenomenal for them. So I'm giving him whatever kind of money he wants because he is a perfect fit here. Or not really a perfect fit necessarily, but somebody that fit really well here that was doing great. So we have John Wall Ish Smith, which is good at the point guard spot. Shooting guard, Bradley Beal is fine. We have Troy Brown and Danny Avdija now. So the small forward spot is looking pretty good. Hatcham at the power forward spot. And then we have, yeah, kind of a log jam here at the center spot. Thomas Bryant, Wagner. I will keep Cousins. Yeah, I think the center spot's good though for the most part. We will resign Davis Bertans, and I feel like that's like literally the only thing we need to do. We drafted what is it? Danny Avdija. We signed Davis Bertans, and we have Cousins is now on the roster. So this should be a next interesting season. I'm very curious to see how this team's gonna do. So I think I'm gonna roll with what we got right now, man. I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think I like what we have. It's gonna be interesting to see how we do. Wagner, I'm not sure what I want to do with him. Do I trade Thomas Bryant or Moritz Wagner? I mean, I feel like they both have good potential here. So we could keep them. We could move Wagner to the 4. Then we have Hachimura and Bertans there. So it's kind of weird there. So I really don't know what I want to do here. But for now, we'll keep it the way it is. For now, we'll just keep it. We'll leave it. And guys, we're going to go ahead and simulate season number 1. We're going to see how a full team of Bradley Beal, Demarcus Cousins, John Wall does. We've been hearing this rumor for quite some time. And I'm ready to see how it's going to be in 2K. I don't know what Demarcus Cousins' shot tendency is at either. I'm curious about that. I mean, wait, did I miss it? layup is an 84. I guess it's not really show me the shot tendency unless if I'm just missing it right now. Hold on, let me keep going. But yeah, man. Okay, hold on. I should be able to see it in this. Let me try this instead. Layup. There it is. Shot tendency for Cousins. Who's got the highest shot tendency? This can't be right. Wait. Oh, I'm in the G League. I'm in the G League. I'm like, what is going on? Or yeah, the G League or Summer League. I'm like, why is my highest player shot tendency a 74? All right, let's get to training camps. And we need to really look at our shot tendency because I'm kind of curious about Demarcus Cousins' shot tendency. I don't really get him in rebuilds all that often, so I really don't know how he does. I think he scores pretty decently though, if I'm not mistaken. From what I've seen, he sometimes wins 6th man of the year and all that. So we're gonna load the 2021 draft class real quick. I always use Jack Move 916 if you guys are curious. And then now I want to look at the shot tendency together. So can we see it this time around? Okay, shot tendency. It is 99. Okay, so Demarcus Cousins is at 99 for some reason. I didn't even mess with that, but we'll leave it because Cousins, you know, I want him to bounce back. I want him to be better than he was. So we will leave it that way. And guys, we're going to go ahead, simulate season number 1 and see what happens. So season number 1 with Demarcus Cousins comes to an end as we win MVP with, or Giannis wins MVP. We don't. But Matt Kermaker's Rookie of the Year. I wonder why that's been popping up like that lately. You don't usually see that, but LaMelo Ball is 6th man on the Warriors, and then Kawhi Defense Player, Kristaps Most Improved, and Eric Spoelstra is your Coach of the Year. So we went 52-30. I know you guys can't see that right now because I'm in the way, but here's your All-NBA first team. I imagine we don't have anybody on. Oh, I guess we do get John Wall on the All-NBA 13. Can you imagine though? John Wall, I gotta say, John Wall gets clowned a lot lately because of obviously how injured he's been, and he got a large contract, and obviously we want people to live up to that contract, even though it is a lot of money, and living up to it, it's gonna be tough with the way he's gonna be coming back. But I mean, if he were to come back, make an All-NBA team after being injured like he was, that'd be kind of a great story for John Wall, and I would be awesome. I'm rooting for the guy, man. We're the 4th seed in the East, though. We went 52-30. Let's go look at the player stats real quick. So we had 27 from Bradley Beal and 5, 21 from John Wall and 9 assists, which is great. Cousins with 15 and 8. I mean, Cousins coming back from injury. He's probably not gonna be the same Demarcus Cousins he used to be, but if we can get like production like this out of him on the Wizards with 15 and 8, I think that's pretty darn good. 11 points from Hachimura. Abdiha had 10 and a half, and then Davis Bertans was 7. And yeah, I mean, I like it. Davis Bertans, want him coming off the bench, shooting a ton of threes, and he attempted 4. He's only shooting 35%. That's a little odd. He shoots a lot better than that in real life, right? I feel like he does. 43, yeah, he's shooting 43%. Or wait, yeah, 43% on, I guess it doesn't tell me how many attempts here, but oh yes it does. 9 attempts a game, he was shooting 43%, but now they have him shooting 35. That's kind of dumb if you ask me, but whatever. So let's go look at the rotation. We can look at it again. John Wall, Bradley Beal, Abdiha, Hachimura, Cousins, Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant, Troy Brown, and Maurice Wagner. So yep, let's see if we can beat those Philadelphia 76ers who do have a great team, obviously. But if we can get into the second round with this team, I'd feel pretty accomplished. Let's see though if we can do it. One goal I do have in mind, if I can do it. I don't know if I'm gonna have the money to do it, but we are beating the 76ers in 5 games, and that's awesome. We're on to the second round to play the 8th seeded Raptors. No, we play Miami. Miami did win the East this year, so this will be a tough matchup. But the fact that we're in the second round is pretty awesome right now. So let's see if we can magically go to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're up 1-0. Can we put up a fight at all? No, not really, can we? We get swept, unfortunately. But one thing I do have in mind, if I can bring the hometown hero back to DC, I guess not back. Well, I mean, kind of back because he's from here. Obviously, I want to get Kevin Durant here if I can. Like, that would be awesome. I don't know if I'm going to have the money to do it, though, because I think he's not in this free agency, but I think he's in the next one, if I'm not mistaken. So I definitely want Kevin Durant back if we get this far into this video. I don't know, though, if we will. So Hawks win in 6 games, but a very good first season. Getting to the second round, I like it a lot. Let's go straight to the draft lottery. We did get that Mavericks pick from the Knicks. Probably should have asked for their pick, but we do end up having a pick here from the Mavericks, which is good. We have the 24th pick, and we also end up having, I believe we have our own pick, 24th and 26th. So that's pretty good. Might be able to package those 2 picks and move up potentially, but staff signing, I'm gonna leave that the same. For the NBA draft, though, I do kind of want to see if we have any other. No, we don't. Okay, so I mean, like I said, if I'm gonna be able to, if I could free up the money for Kevin Durant when that time comes, that'd be awesome. But I don't know if I'll be able to. So Other than that, though, I mean, the only thing I think I kind of want to do is if I could package these 2 picks together and maybe move up a few spots, that'd be awesome. Like, could I move up to number 13 from the Magic? Like, that would... Oh, wait, I need to turn trade override off. Okay, the only reason why it's on, I know it seems sketch, but it's because when I did sign Demarcus Cousins, I signed him on the Hawks because they had cap space, because I was going to try and sign Cousins on the Wizards, but he wanted 20 million, so I couldn't do that, obviously, because the Wizards are on cap space. So yeah, I mean, that's why it was on. I didn't make any I haven't really made any trades in this video other than putting Cousins on the Wizards today. But anyway, enough about that. We're gonna go back to this trade and see if we can move back up to 13 or whatever it was. Yeah, 13 from the Magic. So they're not agreeing to that. I'm also going to be willing to give you, you know what, actually, I don't really want to give you anybody. I could give up Thomas Bryant. I could. I mean, that is a thing. Maybe I could trade one of these picks and move up to, like, because Wagner, I feel like Wagner has potential. Let's try to move up to number 10, or let's go number 8 maybe. Wait, this is the 8th pick, right? I think it is. We're doing it. Wait, I gotta make sure, because I feel like, yeah, it's the 8th pick. Probably move up even more. Yeah, let's go to number 8 via the Pistons. Let's see if they'll do this. A first round pick, Thomas Bryant, for the 8th pick. They agree. So we moved up, and now we have the 8th pick in this draft, which is awesome. So we can get some more talent on this roster, which is what we want. So send the next user pick with the 8th pick. We will be taking, let's see who's been taken so far. Cade Cunningham goes number 1 like usual. Hopefully we get somebody good here. We have Evan Mobley here. Okay, interesting. Terrence Clark is still here as well. Caleb Love, Keon Johnson, but I feel like we have to take Evan Mobley. Definitely best player available. So we're going with that. Evan Mobley, welcome to the Wizards. So that's going to be helpful. He's a 79 overall, and we get Nafale Dante, and I forgot we had another pick. So that is pretty awesome. That's a good draft, and we're going to accept everybody, of course. And now for team qualifying offers, Isaac Bonga, we're going to, I know Wizards fans and just all NBA fans are all crazy about Isaac Bonga, but I don't want him. So but now I'm looking at this roster. So we have John Wall still, Bradley Beal. So we have like essentially no backcourt. We have a logjam at the power forward spot. Center spots now with Wagner backing him up, which is fine. You know what? I think I might end up trading Davis Bertans. I don't want to, because he's obviously going to be really good for the Wizards in real life if they do re-sign him. But in this game, for some reason, he's shooting 35%, which I don't like at all, which I don't know why he is. But I'm going to trade him for a guard if I can get a guard out of this. We can get Bogdan. We have to trade a first round pick. Bogdan could be perfect. Reggie Jackson. Jeremy Lamb's also another perfect. Aaron Holiday, Shabazz, Robert Covington. Jacob Milton is an interesting option, but I like the idea of going for Bogey. I like Bogey. I think he could be awesome here. I will try to give up. I do have like a Schofield I can give up instead, because I don't know if he's ever going to get minutes for us. So just like that, we get Bogey, who's going to be a good backup shooting guard for us. John Wall, Bradley Beal, Bogey is good. Troy Brown, Avdija is still fine. And yeah, we kind of solved the logjam. So yeah, I think we have our roster set in stone. I don't think we have anybody. Yeah, Isaac Bonga, and I don't think we can afford anybody that great anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about free agency and season number 2 either. So let's go ahead and simulate season number 2. We added Evan Mobley. We also added Bogey. So I think we have a little bit more of a talented roster. So let's see if we can get any better in season number 2. Season number 2 goes worse than season number 1. We finished 46-36 this season, which isn't that great. So I'm not sure what happened, but we had 23 from Bradley Beal, 18 from John Wall, and 9. And then Cousins at 14 and 8. So I kind of really want to keep John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Cousins all together today. But we're going to probably make some changes other than that. I did just have to extend John Wall and Bradley Beal. I think, yeah, John Wall's gonna be making $44 million right now, but he's gonna be making less money coming up. And then other than that, yeah, I mean, like a lot of cap space going towards John Wall and Bradley Beal, obviously. But we are the 7th seed going against the Atlanta Hawks, so I don't know what to expect from that. We're gonna simulate current round, but I probably will end up making changes in the offseason depending on how this goes. So we're up 1-0 on the Atlanta Hawks right now, which is good. They're up 2-1 though now, so you guys can't even see it, man. I'm just gonna keep commentating it. 2-2. So we're up 3-2 on Atlanta right now, and we beat them in 6 games. Okay. So we're a 7th seed to be reckoned with, it feels like. So we do end up making the 2nd round again, and we get to play Philly, who we beat last year. So this could be interesting. They have Bojan Bogdanovic, which I've learned that Bojan and Bogdan are not brothers. I thought they were for the longest time, but they are not. They just have very, very similar names, which is interesting to me. But let's see if we can beat them again. Can we make it to the East Conference Finals this season? We're down 1-0. We even it up. They're up 2-1. Okay, can we even it up again? 3-1, and we lose in 5. So we've gone to the second round twice, and we've lost both times. So to me, that means we need to make changes, obviously. Like, if you keep getting stuck in the second round and not making it past, like the Clippers back in the day, you got to make some changes. So that's what we'll be doing. So this offseason is going to be all about change. So let's see what we're going to do there. So the Wizards do end up winning in 7 games. But this is the Demarcus Cousins Wizards rebuild. And it was John Wall's idea to bring him here. So, like, it makes me want to keep John Wall, obviously. But we'll have to see what kind of changes I can make outside of John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Cousins. For staff signing, Michael Stoffer is a fine head coach. The NBA draft, I don't think we'll have a crazy pick, but I'll jump into it anyway. So I think this next season is going to be our last season, depending on how things go. So I got to make this offseason a good one. I got to make it a good offseason. Hachimura and Avdija, I will accept. Kevin Durant actually accepts his player option. So we can't get him. Potentially, it kind of depends, though, how things go. And we have a bunch of qualifying offers. So free agency right now, though, is looking like this. So we have Luka, Trae Young, Kyrie out here, Aiden, Zach LaVine, Mitchell Robinson, Shea, Jaren Jackson. I mean, there's a lot of restricted free agents. If I go to Team Intel right now, is like Kevin Durant available? Because, you know, that's kind of the guy I really want, to be honest, to bring him to DC. But he's untouchable, obviously. Like, rightfully so, right? I mean, I guess if I waited one more season, I could probably just sign him, but I have to free up a bunch of money. So then again, I don't really want to go that route. So, and then the Rockets are contending, but it looks like Harden and Russell Westbrook are available. You got the Spurs rebuilding. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. So, when we look at our roster, you have John Wall, Bradley Beal, of course. Bogey is a good 6-man. Avdija hasn't really done much for us, so maybe I should change that small forward spot a little bit. So, if I wanted to trade, like, Avdija and, let's say, Hachimura together and, like, kind of see what would pop up if I threw both these guys together. So, you get Tobias and Matisse. That doesn't really help me much. Lauri Markkanen, Garland and Isaac, Brandon Clark, Dennis Schroeder, Jared Allen, Jamal Murray, Jonathan Murray, DeRozan, Brandon Boston, CJ McCollum, Andrew Wiggins. So the best trade I got out of this was the Tobias Harris trade, and even that's not that great. I'm gonna get Matisse Thybulle out of it as well, but you know, Tobias could be a good floor spacer for us. But I mean, I'd rather just take my chance with Avdija developing, to be honest. Although, like, his 3-point shot's fine and all. And then Evan Mobley, I'm not sure. How did he even do this season? I wasn't really paying attention to his stats. He had 11, and he came off the bench. So I feel like I got to make a decision between Hachimura and Evan Mobley, which I don't know what I want to do here yet. So if I wanted to trade Evan Mobley and Bogey here and kind of see what would pop up if I want to throw these two together, we get Jonathan Isaac, which could be interesting. Nikola Vucevic. You know, Jonathan Isaac could be a good power forward, but I don't really. We do get Cole Anthony out of it as well. We have to trade a 2026 first-round pick. Cole Anthony could be John Wall's successor going forward, and we could get Jonathan Isaac. He's making $21 million though. How have his stats looked? He's not really much of a stats guy in 2K. 7 and 6. He's more of a. I don't know what it is about 2K. His stats are never looking that great. You know what though? I'm going to get Cole Anthony. I like the idea of Cole Anthony taking over for whenever John Wall is gone, so maybe we can do that. So Cole Anthony and John Wall, that's looking pretty good. Bradley Beal and Spencer Harris, or whatever that is. Sincere Harris, I don't know what that is. Isaac Avdija at the small forward, power forward. I still kind of am looking at maybe changing that power forward spot. Like if I threw Avdija and Hachimura in here again, does anything crazy pop up? Not really. Jamal Murray, but we don't need a shooting guard. Like that's like one of the last things we need. So I might wait till after free agency to make some changes because we do have a lot of good free agents here. And Maurice Wagner's could also move to power forward. We could afford Robert Covington, but I'm not doing that. Eric Paschall, we do have some cap space though, it looks like. So that's interesting to me. But I am gonna go ahead and see what qualifying offers we accept. And then other than that, I don't think. Oh, they want to renounce Troy Brown's rights, which is interesting to me. So I'm not gonna do that though. I kind of want to keep him for trades if I can grab him. But bird rights still available. We have Troy Brown who wants 17 mil, man. Oh my lord. He's got a 1-year deal from the Mavericks, and then Maurice Wagner doesn't have a deal yet. So and then other than that, we could afford like Taurean Prince, or Danny McDaniels is out here, which is interesting to me, but he wants a lot of money. So I'm probably just gonna wait until. Why does it keep wanting me to renounce Troy Brown's rights? I didn't even mean to do that, unfortunately, but Whatever. If we lose him, whatever, man. It's not a big deal, I guess. I would have liked him back, but I accidentally just renounced his rights because 2K defaultly wanted me to do it. So I guess we'll roll with this team again. I mean, I might move Wagner to power forward, to be honest. I think that might be the move because he is a good, he does go up at power forward. We should get him back in his qualifying offer. He goes up at power forward. So I think I will simulate one more season and just kind of see with Maurice Wagner moving to power forward how he would do. So I'm going to do that. Wagner at the 4, and then Dante's coming back. So let's move Wagner to the power forward. He's up to an 83. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I mean, Wagner, Hachimura, Isaac, and Abdiya. So yeah, I mean, well, let's just see how season number 3 goes, man. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. But I just kind of wanted to see what Demarcus Cousins, Bradley Beal, and John Wall could do today. If it doesn't lead to the championship, no big deal. This was just for an entertainment purposes kind of thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for a 3rd time in a row. We went 57-25 this time around. So when we look at the league standings, there it is. We got 57-25, second seed, as the Knicks are the 1st seed, which is interesting. Lonzo, Edwards, RJ, Kuminga, and Mitchell Robinson. When we go look at the player stats, we have 26 from Bradley Beal, 21 from John Wall, 18 from Cousins, 13 from Abdiya, and 12 from Wagner. So I mean, at this point, we kind of have to hope and pray we can make it all the way to the NBA Finals this year. That's kind of the goal. It's gonna be the last season we do. Thankfully, the Bucks did lose Giannis, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's see if we can do it, boys. Let's see if we can get past the 1st round. We are up 1-0, 2-0 on the Bucks so far. I know you guys can't see it. I'm sorry, my big head's in the way, but you can kind of see the number right there as it moves to 4 as we sweep the Bucks. So now we're gonna be playing Philadelphia. We beat them in season number 1, but they beat us last year. So not sure what to expect this time around, but it seems like we're the higher seed this time, so we have home court advantage. Hopefully that can help us out this time. So here we go. Let's see what happens. And it looks like 2 upsets in the other brackets, which is interesting. I guess the Raptors was an upset, but it's an even series, 3-2. Are we gonna be the Clippers today and not be able to make it past the 2nd round? Who knows? We're gonna go to game 7 with Philly though. I believe it. Come on, Washington. 96-107. It's not looking good, boys. Okay, all right, you know what, it's a little close. 103-1. Okay, it's an 8-point game, a minute 39 left. I think we got to jump into this. We got to see if we can come back for my Wizards and see if we can force the game 7. If not, we'll end the video, but at least we'll end this video off with some gameplay. In Philly, and for some reason, Isaac Bonga is back on my team, which I'm not totally okay with, but it is what it is. And they don't even have Bradley Beal out here. Like, what is this rotation out here right now? I have no idea what is this? Okay, so they do have Bradley Beal out there. This is a terrible, I mean, there he is. Okay. So they don't even have John Wall. They don't have Cousins. Instead, they have Hachimura, Isaac Bonga, Jonathan Isaac. Like, literally makes no sense. Can we hit this mid-ranger? No, we can't. Okay. All right. Starters. Let's go. Come on. Let's get the starters out here because this is ridiculous. And we give up a layup. Okay. 105-117. I don't understand 2K. This is a weird lineup we have out here. I'm just going to pull it with Beal and pray and hope. Yeah. I mean, this game's already lost. It's already lost because this is terrible. I'm fouling because I want my starters out here. We got a minute left, down 12. There's no way we're coming back from this, but we'll try. I don't like what we had on the floor in crunch time. I mean, we got to get the starters out there. John Wall, Beal, Cousins. I mean, they all got to be out here. I don't know. I guess that was a defensive lineup, maybe, just maybe. And Ben Simmons scores over me easily. All right. Gotta love it. John Wall, let's go. You're the fastest one on the court. Well, at least you used to be. Okay, nice defense by Joel Embiid. Not particularly great gameplay today. I'm not gonna lie. We're actually kind of atrocious right now, but I'm pretty upset with the lineup we had out there. Like that kind of grinds my gears what we had. But all right, we get a steal though. John Wall in transition. For some reason, he's running sideways instead of running like up, and we miss that layup too. Okay, that's awesome, and we foul. All right, man. Well, that is definitely going to end this video off because there's no way. All right. He misses the first one. Maybe we should just play Hack of Simmons for the rest of the video. Who knows? Can he miss the second one too? No, he hits it. All right. Let's go to Bradley Beal, man. We got to hit threes now. There's no other way like to make this comeback. All right. Instead, I'm just going to take a layup. Can I actually make a shot? I cannot even make a shot, boys. I can't make a shot to save my life. I can't make a shot. All right, this game's over. Never mind. Oh, come on. Jump ball. Okay, we're gonna get a jump ball instead of being able to steal the ball. Okay, so we jumped in and made it even worse. Well, now we get a jump ball with 3 seconds left. If I win this jump ball, I win the game. All right, how about that? Let's go with that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Bradley Beal. And I couldn't even get a shot off. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Demarcus Cousins on the Wizards. Will it work in real life? Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, it's Crushables. I'm saying peace.